So I'm just going to give you a bit of an interior tour of the VW ID3, starting with this. By the way, there's a cool little feature under here. There's actually a camera hidden under there. This actually opens up when you reverse, and then a camera comes out of that area. So it's really well protected. Yeah, you just go into reverse and out comes the camera and you get a nice clear view. So here is the boot. I've taken out the parcel shelf. And as you can see, there might be a couple of dog hairs there, because I've had my dog in there with a protective mat and everything. And then you've got just here, if we open this out, you've got some storage underneath. I've got a bit of filming gear, and then all the cables for charging and everything. You can take this out if you want to, or you can just leave it in. There we go. That's up to you. And then you've got the hole in the middle there, so if you want to put long items straight through the seats, you can. And then you've got the ability to put down the seats, and they're split as well. And then there's a storage place down the side, another storage place down that side. So quite a good sized boot. You know, it's got plenty of room in there. And then in the back, there you go, you can see no sort of raised bit in the middle, because obviously it's electric, so you don't need to have that in the middle there. And then you've also got a couple of USB-C chargers there as well, good for the kids' electronics. And then ISOFIX positions for the seats. And it's a nice place to be in the back here. It's quite good headroom. You've got lighting at the top. You've got this panoramic roof, which you can also put like a blind across as well. And then a bit of storage here in the back. The only thing is you get this gloss plastic, which you see on a lot of cars, which, you know, leaves fingerprints and stuff all over the place. Bit of a pain, but nevertheless not too bad. Bit of storage down there, and then you've got speakers as well in the back. And then now let's jump into the front here. And what I'll do is I'll just get in. I think that's probably easiest. There we go. There you go. So controls over here. Let's have a look. This side, you've got the lock, which is just there. You can lock the doors, and then you've got your window controls just here. But the funny thing is you've only got two of these, and you have to press rear, and that then activates these to work the rear windows, which is a bit strange. And then, oh gosh, let's turn that off. So here you've got your infotainment unit, and right now I have got the Android Auto hooked up to it, which I prefer than using their own system. Not greatly impressed with the infotainment. It's a little bit laggy, a little bit slow, but with Android Auto on there, it's actually all right, because you can just press your mic. If you want anything done, you can hook up to Spotify, and it's all good. So I really like it. My wife has an Apple phone, so she can use Apple AirPlay and stuff, or CarPlay, whatever it's called, and then hook up to that. And then you've got your speedo and everything, which will be there, tells you how many miles you've got left, and shows you directions as well with the nav. And then here you've got your volume controls. I don't particularly like these buttons. They feel really weird when you press them. They're on like a rocker, and it just feels weird. I'm not a great fan of the buttons in this car. And this is also, just here, a weird place to put the controls for the lighting, and then doing your windscreen max and your rear heater. I mean, what a weird place to put it. You've got to put your arm over the top of the steering wheel or through this hole here. Just seems strange. You've got your air vents. We've got the sort of coffee cup holders. They're pretty good size. They fit all the standard coffee cups and everything. Down here, good touch. Just in there, you can put your mobile phone, and it will wirelessly charge it if you've got a phone that can do that. So that's really, really good. Just here, you've got your glove box, and then your speakers, and you know, again, storage in here is pretty good. You've also got this big slidey thing here, which I've got all sorts in there. There you go, hand wipes and dog poo bags and all sorts. There's also another couple of chargers in there as well, USB-C again, so not USBs, so USB-Cs. And then up here we've got our controls that will do the blinds. And with regards to these, again, I'm not keen on them, but like, you can slide up and down like this with your finger to control it, but at night all of this is not lit up. At least for me, maybe other people are getting it. I cannot get any of this lit up. So at night, I can't see controls to do the volume. I tend to use the ones on the steering wheel. Yeah, very, very, very strange why they would not light this up. I do not know. And then you've got heated seats with this one as well. So you can heat up either side. You can link up you can synchronize the heating there to be the same on both sides. And they've got things like this smart climate and air care, but I'll do another video on the infotainment system in depth. But these armrests are quite nice. You can fold them up out the way. They're quite comfortable. You press the button in the bottom and you can adjust them. And say overall, it's a comfortable, nice place to be. I wish it had electric seats, which I was used to with my Tesla, but you know, it's not the end of the world. You know, there's the roof, there's the back. Sorry for this highly unprofessional video, but I'm just trying to give, you know, people a bit of an overview of the VW ID3. And by the way, let me just switch around my camera. Here I am. The way that I got this car, as I didn't bother to buy it, and I haven't bought a car for years actually. I didn't lease it either. I did it on a car subscription. It's called On2. You might have seen them on Channel 4 advertising. There's a link underneath this video that will get you £50 off your first month of having a car from On2. And the way it works is you pay like a fixed price every month for the car, but you can give it back. It's like a pay-as-you-go car. So you subscribe to the car for a month, and if you want to keep it, keep it. If you don't, let them know, and then they'll come and collect it from you. So it's a really good way to have a car. Everything's inbuilt, your insurance, your servicing, you know, your car tax and your maintenance, everything basically. You get 1,000 miles a month limit. So, but if that's not enough for you, you can even add on some every single month as well if you want to. And yeah, so it's like one fixed cost for your motoring. And then if you do what I'm doing, and I've done a couple of YouTube videos just like this, giving tours, and then you put your own voucher code in underneath the video, you can get £50 off of your subscription every time someone signs up using your link. So it's a win-win for you and a win for them. And I've done that for a couple of years. Some months, like with my Tesla, I was only paying like £280 a month for a Tesla Model 3. This month, I got about £200 or £300 off of this car this month. So it's worthwhile doing them. You only have to do a video once, or go tell all of your friends, put it on Facebook, you know, put it everywhere, tweet it out. And people will use them. So if you decide to join On2, don't forget to use the code, because you only get one chance. You can't use it later. Has to be when you first sign up. They've got loads of cars, not just the VW ID3. They've also got Volkswagen Ups, Renault Zoes, Peugeot E208s, VW ID3s, all sorts, Citroens. They've got all sorts of different cars. They're all electric, because that's what they specialize in. But you can just subscribe to them, and it's just a stress-free way of having a car these days, in my opinion. And it's worked well for me for the last 2.5 years. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Please do like and subscribe. It just helps me get more views and more people learning about the VW ID3 and On2, and hopefully helps somebody out. Thanks very much. I'll speak to you soon.